Hello, good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the security of our Android app, how to secure our Android app to uh, from hackers and people who are trying to snoop around our code to see what's going on. So today I'll be making a tutorial video on how to decompile a Java that is a Java written Android application versus Python Kivy written Android application. So I would like to share with you that it's easy to decompile both apps to get the source code. For today, I'll be giving two examples with two different apps, one from Java and one from Kivy, and I'll show you why it is good to remove your API keys from your codes that exist on your app. It's very necessary for you to understand that, and there's a whole lot to learn from this. Actually, I've been planning on making a video concerning this. Okay, let's go ahead and just quickly. If you're a Python Kivy developer, don't bother about understanding this whole code. But I'm just trying to tell you that even when you write Java codes, you are still not safe. So because people do think that Kivy is not that safe because they already know how to decompile it. Most of us don't know, but I'll be making a video on how everything works. Okay, let me run this application quickly. And yeah, I think it's building down here. Yeah, let me pull up this guy. Sorry, everything might look so slow. Yeah, due to my system is 8 gig RAM HP ProBook and 2.5 gigahertz Core i5. That is Intel Core i5, which is not a very perfect something. 8 gig RAM is not that much. If I could get my hands on 32 gig RAM or 16 gig RAMs and with a higher processor close to 3.0 or something, 3.0 and above, I think that should be enough. Yeah, most desktop computer system comes with that. Okay, why this is compiling, I'm gonna pull up my Android screen here, right? Yep. So actually this, some people have already asked me initially before, is this an emulator? This is not an emulator. Actually, I'm going to give you a link in the description under this video. This is not an emulator. This is a screen mirror of my phone. My real phone is, as you can see, I'm not touching um the laptop, like I'm not moving my mouse like I'm doing right now. I'm only scrolling on my phone. So to tell you that the touch is coming from my phone, and as you can see, it's somehow slow. Yeah, I think the app is ready. So this is a simple app developed in Java programming language, right? So I can hit the next and previous, all right? Let's see the snack bar. Boom. So that's just, it is just a little menu. I think it's a menu. Yeah. So as you can see, this design also exists in KVMD. Now, but this is not what we came for, right? I came to actually run this code and bring out the APK file. Okay, let's go back to our stuff here. I'm going to really go through our project here, right? And change this to project so I can see the APK. I want to know the location of the APK. I think it should be app build generated. Is it generated? It should be generated. No, no. It should be on the outputs, right? APK, yeah. Here it is, appdebug.apk. This is the APK file, right? So we're going to know the location of this guy. Let me open it on my file manager, and we see the easiest way to decompile this application. It's so insane. I've known this for long, actually. I've been doing it a lot. If I kind of like don't know what else to do, or don't have an idea of how to write a specific code, and I see that code in a specific application, like I see that example of what I want to design, I decompile the APK actually, though I don't steal people's identity, like go into the go like mess around with the app and republish it to like collect people's information, redirect their mind to, no, I don't do that. I only go there to get knowledge. For fun though. So put the disclaimer aside and let's do this. Opening file, right? So we're going to wait a little bit for the file manager to open. So and it's very fast to compile APKs with Java. Very, very, very fast. It's unlike Kivy, though I'm not a fan of Java programming language. Though I know how to write codes in Java, but I'm not a very big fan of it. I don't know why I hate it. It's just that way. I hate it. Okay, now we have this location, right? App big bug. As you can see, 2.9 MB is not even much about Kivy. When you design a Hello World app, it should be close to 13 MB, which is very fucking huge. So let's see what we can do here. Let's open up our browser, right? Yeah. Now I had something here, right? There is this website. But before the website, should I show the trend on Stack Overflow? So I think let me restore the pages here, right? If I did restore the pages, it should have its own separate. Did it restore? Let me have a look. No, it did not. So where did you go actually? Oh God. Okay, let me go to my history. I want to pull up the Stack Overflow thing. Yeah. Is there a way to? Yeah, I think this is it. So this was the trend that I followed. This question was asked 10 years ago, 10 years 6 months, and you can still follow the same method and get the same thing. So there's a procedure for decoding the APK file step by step, so you can easily go to this link. Actually, I'll be posting this link on the description below. I hope I'll remember it. Make a new folder, blah blah blah. I'm not making a new folder now. I extracted this .zip file in the same folder, and very important, download this dex to jar. I'll put the link to in the description in this video. All right, these are just the steps. So I know that to go further, right? But there is a simple way to get all this done. There's a website that does the compilation for you without even worrying about anything. Except you won't get the compilation of the interface. You only get the compilation of the Java codes alone. When I mean the interface, I mean the XML files or the SVG files or whatever that exists there. So we're going to go to Java the compilers, right? So here you're going to choose your file. Are you really gonna choose a file right now? I think it's still loading, right? So I'm gonna easily click this, choose file. Yeah, my face is hanging right there. Okay, my face is not. I'm loving this. Now I'm not. We're going to go to home, right? Yeah, mind you, my system is fucking slow, so please bear with me. Watch this video to the end. You would love it. And those of you who have been watching my videos without subscribing, please do well to subscribe to my channel. You know, it's just a one click. And if you dislike it, I mean double click it to be sure, right? Yeah, and 9% of those who watch my video are the people who subscribe. Then the rest are non-subscribers. Imagine that. Please, if you watch my video, do subscribe to my channel. That is if you enjoy it. If you don't like it, just subscribe and click the dislike button. Make sure you just double click it to be sure. So we're looking for Android Studio project, right? Test, app, build, airport, and APK debug. So this is the APK, right? Let's open it. ADS. So I think when you choose the file, the name should appear here. Now click upload and decompile. And sorry, I've not established zoom and zoom, like zooming my system to be specific on something. Okay, it's working. So I couldn't. I tried doing it, but my processor is going to bust a lot because I'm still going to open many apps. You know, as a software developer, you'll be working with the browser, and this is hanging. My laptop is seriously hanging right now. So as a software developer, you need to be working with a browser and the code editor that you normally use. So I use Android Studio and Python. And you know both heats up your system. I mean they consume a lot of RAM and your processor speed. They depend both of them depend on your processor speed. There's this meme that I saw one day on Facebook that in case you're feeling cold, like your body is getting cold, just launch the Android Studio and stay near to your laptop. You will feel hot. So I think this it has already finished the compiling. And first of all, let me show you the source code to my Android Studio, right? Now let's scroll through up here. I don't know if my voice is still going, but I'm hanging. Yeah. Seriously, this is insane. Yeah, it's insane. Okay. Let me minimize this. Please don't mind the hangings. Just stick with me, please. We'll get a better laptop. It's with your subscription that we will gonna get a better laptop, right? So help me reach up that amount, right? It doesn't cost anything at all. So we have com.example.test, right? We have main activity here. Just let's put this in mind, right? Let's put this up to here, right? We are gonna see the same exact thing on the compiled app, right? Where's up? Okay, I literally passed my browser. So let's go to sources. Let's go to com and example, right? There's now here is our Java code, right? It's simple. I'm still a code if you wrote one. So we have come to our example. Oh, you didn't see these many guys. Well, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. So see the main key. All right. You see this binding toolbar? Let's mark that word. Let's mark that word. Where is it? Where are you? Activity binding toolbar. Where are you, please? I'm seeing binding here, but I'm not seeing bind. Okay, see it here. Binding toolbar, right? Just mark it. It decompiled our whole source code. Okay, now let's check this. Not bad or make it. I'm just trying to show you that this is real. Like you can decompile your app to get the source code with this website alone. So in case you don't have data or you don't have internet access, there's a way to do it offline without internet access. But we'll still get to that. Let's just finish this. So can you see this not bad or make blah 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 and everything there? It just appear right in front of us here. We have the whole code, baby. But just in case some IDs will be changed, there's a way Java work. When you compile things, it uses number to some extent. So just note that. So here you're seeing public on creates but inflate. Let's mark the word inflate. Inflate. Are you seeing the arrow? Yeah. Click you. Now we start. So everything is now logged in here. Actually, we are running on Python 3.8.1. Where did I see that? That is here. Let me switch. Let me maximize everything so that you guys see how it works. That is here. So for those of you who have been asking me how to log your codes, how to log your Python codes to see them on the terminal, this is the way you do it. You have to install adb, sudo adb, and sudo apt install adb. If you're on Windows, go and download the adb exe and do adb logcat -s python. So just launch it the same way. It's gonna work. So since we are using Python 3.8.1, then we need to install Python uncompiled 6 on Python 3.8.1 or Python 3.8, no matter the Python 3.8 version. Due to some extent, uncompiled 6 will only decompile the code based on the version. Once you put another version, it will recompile it, but not the whole code. You'll be saying some gibberish which you don't understand. Some stupid letters that doesn't make sense. Guys, let me close my door. I'll be back in a minute. Let me close my door, please. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. So eh, now let's go ahead and do I don't like this terminal. I don't know why. I'm gonna close you out. I'm gonna pull up this lovely. This is the pin terminal. It's awesome. I love it. I just love the interface. All right. So I'm gonna do sudo Python trip. If you're on Windows, you can actually decompile this too. Yeah. And the Java own too. I think you can do it on Windows. You can use. I don't know if there is an exe application, but I know it's for Linux. This one I use here. So Python 3.7 minus m pipe install uncompile. Can you tab this for me? I can't tab it, right? I don't know why. Uncompile 6. So put in your password, right? Let's see. Have I installed this? I think I do have it. I do. Come on, baby. Look at me and tell me you love me. It says it doesn't love me anymore. Imagine that. Yeah, it loves me because I've already installed it. Excuse me. So that's done. Next thing we need. Oh God. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Next thing we need to do is this. Know that APK is a zip file, right? I'm still where I don't need to rename it to zip. I'm only simply gonna open it with the archive manager. I don't need to unzip it to. I don't need to suffer my life. You understand? So here is where the blah blah blah. What we need is go to assets. Assets is where Kivy puts it, and this is to deceive those who doesn't know anything. Like, well, Kivy hides our application in private or MP3. Kivy does not do that shit. I think this is a way to deceive those who doesn't know anything to think that this is a music player. This is not a music player. I don't know why Kivy did this way, but actually this is a title GZ file which you can extract. Let's see for ourselves. Hey baby, can you follow me up to my desktop, right? Yeah, it said yeah, I will. Close. So it's on my desktop right now. Can you rename yourself to art the GZ? And I want you to change this stupid icon here. Change it for me, alright? Yeah, it did. It told me, wow, how do you know what's hiding inside here? Wow, how do I know? We haven't known yet that something is hiding inside until we go there and open this motherfucker, right? So the rat fucker is here. This is our source code, but there's a problem. We're having .pyc, and you can't open .pyc. When you do that, there's no application to do that. Even if you open it with a text editor, it will still look gibberish. All right. But before we go there, let's go to libs. All right. KV. We can open KV. KV files are not compiled. You can set the KV files the way they are. Let's do this. Let's do this. Boom. Ta-da. Ta. This is it. Tooltips.kv. Right. We opened it from the cache. No, from the title GZ. Let's do something quick here. Let's open tips, right? Tooltips. Is it tooltips? So we go to kitchen sink. Let be KV then. Tooltip, 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 tooltip. Yeah, tooltips. The same thing. Right? I literally got my source code back without even running anything on KV. For sure, KV is unsafe. Like when I mean unsafe, I mean it is unsafe. Don't put any API keys on your KV code. Though it's a good practice to use KV code, even if you put it on PYC files, it's still unsafe. The best way is to know the final. Please stick with me so that you know the final way to get to secure your application against hackers. Only stupid hackers will come after you. If you have a business application, you don't want to store your API key on your what is it called? On your application. You want to do that on your server, right? You want to host a server. where your application communicates and your server communicates with your database. You want to do that. Unless you're a perfecter, you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're someone like me who doesn't want to learn Firebase rule on 8, please host your stuff on, what's it called? Firebase. I mean, on your server, right? Because I'm using this Paystack payment gateway on my application, but I don't have the API on my, and there's no way I kind of like told it, hey, send the API to make some changes. No, 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 you don't get that. Only send the, I won't tell you. All right, you can still figure that out, but I won't tell you any shit. So, what do we do right now? It's time for uncompile 6, right? Let's shift this back to where we were before I got a little bit distracted. Yeah, we were here, right? So now we have, so inside here too, before we go for inside here, we can see the whole, yeah, this is where your pipe package design installed. This is where it goes it. So if you don't know this, know it there. Yeah, please use this because of this video I made it today. Please begin. I need much subscribers, right? To keep this going. I know I've been planning to make this video, I've been planning so long. I don't have good system, I don't have good cameras, I don't have, you know, I'll put a donation link just in case you love what I'm doing. You can click on the donation link and send some money, something like that. That is if you appreciate my work. So I need a lot of help, right? So I get my own personal project and I got side jobs, but they're not enough. There's these great things that I want to work for, but time will still come, time will still tell. Now let's drag this out, right? Yeah, we're done. This is Mendo PYC. This is our whole baby. Though there are still other PYCs, right? Let me close this out. When you see this site, don't bother yourself decompiling this guy here. You can decompile you can decompile all the whole Python file here. Yeah. So let's first of all decompile main.pyc. I love more that time, I've said that more than enough. Still yeah. Can I properties? I want to copy the part. I can't even copy the part. Cancel, boy. It's insane. Well, open in terminal. Just I don't like this ugly terminal. I don't like it. Come on, you don't want to come out anymore. You see why I don't like it. Jesus Christ. Says, yeah, it's out, guys. Okay. So come down here, we can see uncompile 6, right? Main.pyc. When we run this, it's going to decompile. It's decompiling. Now we have this has code here in our terminal. Yeah. What if we want to write this to a file? How do we write this to a file? Yeah, we write this to a file in some way. All right, let's see how we can write this to a file. We can actually do this. Is that it? Out.py. Yeah, it wrote it to a file. Did it wrote it to a file? We can do a cat and check if out.py exists, and there we have it. Out.py. Now let's open out.py. Don't mind my tongue, all right? Actually, it's my mother tongue, so you don't get to talk shit about it, but I love. So this is the way we do it, and here we have our full code, guys. You can do the same thing so you can equally write a script that will go through the whole folder, right, and decompile the whole .pycs in that application. So is Kivy safe or not safe? It is not safe. Now, for those of you who will be saying, "Oh, what if I put it in an environment like OS the environment and store my values there?" I think you're fucked because you still have to put the values in here, right? The same thing I'm giving the call KVD. I don't know. KVMD guys did. They stored the environment. Is the kitchen sink? Is it, I think this is the part to the a picture, the assets folder. They store the pictures or the whole images they have on their phone. I mean on their source code, right? So it's not safe putting your distance there because when I see the components, I'll still see the OS environment. Science, right? It's getting to our brain. All right, now let's go to why we shouldn't store things on our application. It's deadly, very, very much deadly. Let me close this app, right? I'm gonna close my Android Studio because I can't run both my Android Studio and my browser at the same time. Both are power horses. These are horses. I'm not really gonna close the project. I'm just gonna click the exit button here and yeah, confirm the exit. Now get the fuck out. Okay. Where's our browser? I'm done with you, guy. Um, so I'm gonna open my browser and let's wait. So before we wait and wait and wait, yeah, browser is out. Now we're going to visit my Firebase and know what is Firebase rule. I'm not going to be teaching you how to do Firebase rule. Go to YouTube. I have a plan. Get to youtube.com, right? And do this for me. Type how to use, please stop hanging. Yeah, how to use Firebase rule. Yeah, just type it that way. As you can see, there's a lot of rules. Understanding there? Depending on the programming language you're studying, please, it doesn't matter the programming language you're studying, just understand the Firebase rule. It's just all about, I think they use JSON. So I'm gonna go to my Firebase, right? This is my Firebase. So I'm gonna show you what rule is. So when you go to this tab, right, you will see the rule. Be very, very careful here. So this is just a test rule that I'm showing you guys. That is, so long as you are signed in, you have the authority to change anything on my application. Once you have the access to API key, you have the authority to change, delete, add, upload, do anything to my database. Insane. This is an example. Though I have a better rule, which I can explain to you guys actually, but just see it that way. So go and learn Firebase rule, and it will be good for you guys, to be frank. And study this Firebase on YouTube before start doing it. And whenever you're doing anything concerning payments, be very, very careful. Always use web servers. And you guys will ask, what kind of web server will I use for Python application? Good. Fuck you, bro. Sorry, not for you guys. It's for one stupid idiot. We have Django, right? I use Python Anywhere to host my server. Python Anywhere. So this is it. You can host both Flask, Django, Web2Py. Just name them. All right. Almost at least 5 web server frameworks. You can host them here. We have the free. Though I'm running on the hacker screen. Like let me show you guys. Like I'm running on the 5 months. Yeah. Though I don't have a domain, it doesn't. It's none of my business for now. So I'm running on $5 per month. Though you still have the free version, which you have to come every 3 months to turn on your server, because after 3 months, your server will be turned off, and you will have to go back and turn it on. So it's free, and you can check it on YouTube. How to use Python Anywhere. right? It's simple. People have already done tutorials on that, so check it out. And so, guys, hope you love what I did. Secure your application. And for those of you who have been arguing, like Java is more secured. Like you can secure your code, you can dive into it. Python is not much secure. That you see what I did, and you saw the whole codes in Java. Very pretty easy with just one line command. You don't need to run extra something, just one line command. All right, see you guys. I'll be editing my videos right now, and I'll be uploading it to YouTube right now. All right, see you in my next video, and make sure you subscribe, like. If you dislike it, double click it to be sure, right? Double click it and go to like and click it once. That's the simple way to do this. All right, peace out.